Amidst the whirlpool of the 2027 MotoGP rider market, Pedro Acosta shows extraordinary composure, choosing not to stress about his future outside of KTM and focusing solely on consistent performance. In contrast to this calm, there is a strong demand from Fabio Quartararo, who is insisting on a winning bike from Yamaha, as his patience has run out after a 3.5-year winning drought. Pedro Acosta admits he is not burdened in determining his future in MotoGP 2027. He affirms that he is still enjoying the journey with Red Bull KTM factory racing despite continuous speculation about a new team. Acosta's name is indeed predicted to be the center of attention in the rider market leading up to 2027. Since the end of 2024, he has been rumored to be checking out Valentino Rossi's squad, Pertamina Enduro VR46, which is also a Ducati satellite team. However, as the rumors progressed, Acosta and KTM showed improved performance. Despite a win drought, they achieved 7 sprint podiums and 5 Grand Prix podiums. Acosta also finished the season in 4th place and was the second-best non-Ducati rider. Acosta feels his career path is still on the right track with KTM. The 21-year-old rider also believes his own performance is the most important factor in determining his career direction. Acosta stated he is not stressed at all about the matter. "If I am indeed fast, then I don't need to ride fast while thinking about my future," said Acosta. Pedro admits he is happy with the paddock atmosphere, even though the bike needs to be better. That's clear. But that doesn't make Acosta stressed. Heading into the winter, KTM is trying to convince Acosta to commit for 2027. However, he himself chooses to focus on pre-season test preparations. The Spanish rider wants to ensure he performs stronger from the first race next year. Acosta is only focused on having the best possible pre-season and bringing the best bike to the first race next year. Ultimately, if there is one thing that can help Acosta be better and compete for better positions, even without a better bike, that thing is consistency. Fabio Quartararo heads into MotoGP 2026 with one demand for Monster Energy Yamaha, a competitive bike. After a 3.5-year winning drought, the French rider wants real change from the three diapasons Yamaha factory. Quartararo and Yamaha both have not won since the 2022 German MotoGP at Sachsenring circuit. That was also the last victory for the inline-4 engine YZR M1. This is because the M1 will officially switch to a V4 engine in 2026, following the footsteps of Ducati, Aprilia, KTM, and Honda. The 2021 MotoGP World Champion signals that his patience is starting to run out, having gone through a long period full of difficulties with Yamaha. For this reason, he hopes the new season can open a different chapter in his career journey. Yamaha is also under pressure to meet its riders' expectations. With the big V4 project not yet fully mature, the Japanese factory must move quickly with their 2 test riders, Andrea Dovizioso and Augusto Fernandez. "I need a fast bike. I need to feel that it's a winning bike and that I can fight in the top 3 and top 5 in every sprint and GP. From my side, that is very clear," Quartararo revealed. "It will be difficult, but that's what I need. I've spent many years with difficulties, but now I want a winning bike," the 26-year-old rider continued. In the postseason test in Valencia, Spain, on November 18, 2025, Quartararo was the best Yamaha rider, but only placed 15th with a time of $1:29.927 seconds. He was $0.554 seconds behind the fastest rider, Raul Fernandez, Trackhouse Aprilia. This is evidence that Quartararo has not yet felt significant progress from the V4 engine. Speaking about Valencia, Fabio knows the bike is not fully ready yet. In February in Sepang, the bike will be almost the version that Quartararo will use for racing. Fabio feels it is very important to have what Quartararo wants in the Sepang test. El Diablo is expected to return to the track in the shakedown test in Sepang, Malaysia, on January 29 to 31, 2025, given that Yamaha, as a Category C constructor under the MotoGP concession rules, is allowed to participate in the shakedown test before the preseason test.